dearest friends. I'm very lucky. Richard, once again, you were correct when you talked in your opening remarks about Sue being a pioneer for women in the industry. I know that she has been my mentor and has given me so much guidance and strength over the many years that we've been friends. It's very touching to me that she's getting this induction tonight. It means the world. Sue's had over 50 years in the green industry. You all are aware of who she is. I know that. She's had 40 years as Ewing's chairperson, involved in HR, finance, information technology, and executive leadership. Her specialty has been technology, and I would say that because I know over the many years that Hunter has been doing business with Ewing, Sue is the one that drove the computer upgrades. They were one of the first beta sites for IBM platforms. She also has developed a lot of the software so that they have, when other competitors were doing all of their inventory management by hand and manually, they were doing it by computer, and all in part due to Sue's innovation and strategic planning thinking. Proudly, and I say this very proudly, in 1998, Sue was elected as president of the Irrigation Association, the only woman ever to be president. Not only that, she sat on the board of trustees for the Irrigation Foundation with me for a number of years, and because of Sue's big picture foresight, the foundation is at an excellent point right now. We're promoting careers in irrigation and getting irrigation classes into the schools, but due in part because of Sue's big picture and great foresight on how we needed to run our foundation. In 2007, CLCA named her to the distinguished list of honorary members, so I'm sure a lot of you know that. And in 2012, last year, the Irrigation Association honored her with the Industry Achievement Award. And so everybody, obviously, the whole Ewing Renner group was there, and it was just one of the best times ever. It was great. Sue and Ray love to travel. I had, many years ago, had a great time with them. We were in Israel for a trade show, and then we went over to Jordan and visited a couple of days in Petra in Jordan, and then came back over to Israel and got aimlessly lost. And when we finally got back to our friends in Israel, they said, "You went where? And you were women in that area." It was a lot of fun. And along with her husband Ray and two sons, David and Richard and Doug, is starting to get into fly fishing. I live in Montana. They're coming up to visit me, and I love it. It's awesome. So with that being said, Sue she's my hero, and I'm so proud to be able to introduce her tonight. Thank you.
Good evening. And I'm the last one, and aren't you glad? And didn't you like those pictures? I particularly like the one where I was smoking a cigar with Ralph Gonzalez's wife. I want to thank Linda for an awesome introduction, and for the association for asking me to be on this reward. I want to also thank the members of my company who are here, and my husband, who has put up with me for 52 years. And I want to make a couple of comments about this organization. This organization has done just an incredible job. If you haven't gone to their website, it is really amazing. They have a lot of information, and I think the more we can develop that and get more people to add information into that is a really good resource for our industry. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was what a wonderful industry this was. I mean, you've heard Linda talk about what I've done, and you can read it in the magazine. And if I talked about what I've done for the last 50 years, we would be here for quite a while. So what I want to really ask you to think about is what a great industry this is. You know, in agriculture, with irrigation, we help to grow all the food in the world. My father, who was an industry pioneer, always felt that if we could just have irrigated agriculture around the world, we could do away with hunger. Now, I'm not sure whether that was totally correct, but at any rate, he had that vision back in the 40s. In landscape, we support flowers and trees and shrubs and make the world a more beautiful place, and we improve air quality. With our rain harvesting systems, filtration and aeration devices, green roofs, and green walls, we not only irrigate, but we improve water quality and we learn how to use gray water, so we don't use all the water that is available for drinking. How could anyone not love this industry? I would really like to encourage more women to be in the industry. It is a great place to work. And again, I want to thank the association for giving me this award on behalf of our company and our family and the women that are in the industry, particularly the woman who introduced me.
Okay, we're almost ready to wrap things up. Before we do, I think there's 3 things that we got to talk about. Charles, can you come up here for a second, please? We're going to take those pictures. That's just a beautiful sight, I tell you.